RKEDU app.
Now we are going to be doing one of the most important questions in economics, or if you talk about the basic of economics, and that is the different branches of economics. Now, if you talk about economics, it is divided into two main branches, that is micro and macro, or if you call it microeconomics and macroeconomics. This micro and macro, this term was invented or coined by Sir Ragnar Frisch, and he coined this term in 1933. Okay, so he was one of the most important persons in developing the branches of economics. Let us first understand what do you mean by microeconomics. Micro means small. Obviously, when we talk about microorganisms, they are so small that they are not even visible with naked eyes, right? So when you talk about the word micro, it means something which is very small. Therefore, microeconomics deals with the behavior of the individual variables. Yes, if you talk about microeconomics, it always deals with individual variables. उसमें ये जो एक वर्ड है ना, वो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक इंसान की इनकम, एक फैक्ट्री का आउटपुट, एक हाउस होल्ड की इनकम. ठीक है, सो ये क्या करता है, तो इकोनॉमिक्स को छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स में पढ़ने की कोशिश करता है या समझने की कोशिश करता है. दैट इज़ व्हाई वी कॉल इट microeconomics. Examples of microeconomics are, or individual variables are, household, worker, firm, etc. There are a lot of it, industry, individual, and so on. Now see, if you clearly want to understand the difference between micro and macro, it is visible in this picture. माइक्रो एक एक चीज़ को पढ़ता है. जैसे यहाँ पे एक फैक्ट्री है, उसके वर्कर्स है, एक इंडिविजुअल की इनकम है. जबकि मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स जो है वो ब्रॉडर है ज़्यादा. ठीक है, और वो पूरे एक कंट्री या तो पूरे एक वर्ल्ड की इकोनॉमिक्स को पढ़ने की कोशिश करता है. माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स को हम नैरो कंसेप्ट भी बोल सकते हैं क्योंकि वो छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को पढ़ता है. Let us understand the definition of microeconomics, which was given by none other than Kenneth Boulding. Kenneth Boulding said that microeconomics is a study of particular firms, particular household, individual prices, wages, incomes, individual industries, and particular commodities. Here, if you see the word individual is appearing again and again. That is why I said that here we try to analyze or study individual variables. For example, the output by a firm, or the income of one household, or the price of apples, or the wages earned by laborer A, right? So here we are trying to understand or study small units or individual units, whether it be one firm, one industry, one person, one household, and so on. I hope microeconomics is very clear, or you must have understood the exact definition and concept of microeconomics.